My name is Jack Knutson. I'm a post-bac researcher in Stephanie's lab. I recently graduated from Boise State, and now I'm just here helping her out with the Grouse project. So I started off college looking to get into chemistry. I decided I didn't want to do that, mainly because calculus was not my thing. I kind of felt more drawn to the more natural side of things. Growing up, I always had a fascination with the outdoors, with animals. Every single science fair project was goldfish, hamsters, running the maze, all that kind of stuff. Wildlife is right there for that. I was pretty much looking for any opportunity that I could get my hands on something that was like research oriented with wildlife and something unique. And my advisor recommended to me my geneticist teacher, who was Stephanie. I did about a year's worth of my undergraduate research with them. A lot of it was sample prep, DNA extractions, and I remember my first time actually getting to see the grouse was at the end of the spring of my first semester doing this work, and it was out on the Hickson too. And it was a very early morning. It was very windy, very cold, but it was very fun. We got to see them lekking, doing their dance. I remember trying to zoom in with my phone camera and getting blurry photos and sending them everywhere I could to all my friends and family, being like, look what I'm doing. I'm finally doing it. And it was just so awesome, such a wonderful time. They have this behavior that I always like to see them do all the time, where they'll face off, they'll square up with one another, but then they'll pancake. They'll flop on the ground and just become flat, and they'll look at each other and they'll just start screaming at each other.
I was actually less familiar with the Columbian sharp-tailed grouse before coming to Idaho, and once I was able to observe their behavior and their unique lekking behavior, I was just blown away. My name is Morgan Callahan, and I'm a PhD student in the Conservation Genetics Lab at Boise State University. Ever since I can remember, I've really appreciated the natural world, whether it was camping or backpacking or observing plants and animals. And I'm always really fascinated with fun facts about animals, and I'm always just really curious to learn more. So I can't imagine doing anything else. Genetics and genomics in particular, we're interested in diversity in populations and species, and diversity is really important for a species to be able to adapt to change. So if a species has more diversity and is able to adapt, whether it's disease or changing climate and whatnot, they have a better chance of surviving these different challenges that they may face. So using these genetic and genomic tools, we can better understand if there's populations with unique alleles or diversity, or populations that have less diversity and might be call for more conservation concern.